Members of the State House and Senate selected their leaders this week. State Senator Brian Bingman of Sapulpa was again elected Senate Pro Tem, becoming the first Republican chosen Pro Tem for 2 consecutive legislative sessions. This week also saw Lawton Representative T.W. Shannon sworn in as Speaker of the House, making him the first African-American leader of the Oklahoma House of Representatives, and at the age of 34, the youngest. During his acceptance speech, Shannon called for legislators to keep pursuing conservative values, but also asked for bipartisan cooperation.
There are a lot of policy issues I care about, but it all comes down to one thing and one thing only. Will our children inherit a more prosperous and civilized Oklahoma, or one that's less? That one single issue drives me more than any other, creating opportunity and prosperity not just for this generation, but for generations to come. What we know. We have seen that dependence on government leads to poverty, addiction, and to human failure. I have seen it and I do not like it. If I am committed to anything in my life, I am on a passionate quest to see people rise to a new level of prosperity, success, and dignity. Prosperity will only come when individuals rise to the challenge of personal responsibility and hard work and replace an attitude of entitlement with an attitude of gratitude. Thank you. The picture is not quite complete, but what's taking shape is a state that leads in job growth, has lower taxes, values human life, and balances the budget. All of these conservative policies have created opportunity and prosperity for our state. If you look at Oklahoma, you see that we are one of the top states in terms of job growth, with one of the lowest unemployment rates in the nation. That means more Oklahomans are working, with more jobs added each month. And what I have found over the last 6 years of serving, that the best social program in the world is a high-paying job. Friends, it does not stop with job creation. Many states have plenty of jobs, but then they rob the worker of their prosperity with overwhelming taxes and fees. We cannot allow that to be the Oklahoma of the future. In Oklahoma, we believe in letting hardworking people keep more of what they earn. When it comes to value in life, we should set an example for the nation as well. A society that does not value human life, it will fail, period. And of course, we must show our fellow states and Congress, if they would listen, how to properly balance a budget. Mr. President, if you're listening, I'll give you a hint. The key is controlling spending, not raising taxes. Moving forward, we need to continue focusing on pro-business reforms that will boost our economy, create jobs, and foster strong families. The first item on that list is fundamental workers' compensation reform. We must have a system that heals injured workers so they can get back on the job without punishing the businesses that provide those very same jobs. We must have tax reform. We have one of the lowest overall tax burdens in the nation, but why settle for that? We're practically surrounded by states with lower income taxes, including Texas, who does not have an income tax at all. Friends, that doesn't take into account corporate income taxes nor the franchise tax, both of which cost us jobs. It's time for a responsible tax reform package that helps families keep more of their hard-earned money and also helps businesses create more jobs. I hope most people know this by now, but I am a conservative. I believe in conservative policies that create jobs, protect families, and protect personal liberties. The truth is, most people don't wake up each day and wonder what politicians are thinking to be more conservative, though. If anything, they wake up and they ask themselves, how can I provide a sense of prosperity for me and for my family? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the key. We must be able to show how our policies lead to a more prosperous city, a more prosperous state, and a more prosperous nation. Because ultimately, while I proudly describe myself as a conservative, Representative Williams, it's not really about labels, is it? It's about doing what's right to see the next generation prosper, regardless of party or philosophy.